Hi there, Chris McCarthy here at SF State. Hey, have you ever blown a fuse? Maybe you're using an appliance like a vacuum cleaner, a hair dryer, or even a microwave or a toaster oven, and all of a sudden, boom, the power goes out in one part of your house. What does that mean? What's going on? Well, a fuse is a small device that will blow out if too much current passes through it. What that means is that there's a small element inside the fuse, like this one, which will conduct electricity until the current gets to 15 amps. And when it does, that element will burn out and it'll stop conducting electricity. There are different kinds of fuses. This one has a setting of 30 amps, so more electricity can flow through it. Well, why do we even have those? Isn't it really annoying when you blow a fuse in your apartment, let's say? Well, you might feel annoyed, but really what you should feel is relieved. That's because fuses protect us from fires. If too much current flows through the wires in the building we're in, those wires will heat up and can start a fire inside the walls of the building and catch the whole house on fire. So when next time you blow a fuse, instead of saying, darn it, who did that? Just say, oh good, my house didn't burn down. But I am having problems with fuses blowing in my place, and it is kind of frustrating. So I'm trying to see which of these toaster ovens is more likely to blow a fuse, or hopefully less likely. I've got a device called a kilowatt, a ammeter, that can measure the flow of electricity, measure current. So let's try this microwave, or this toaster oven. It's the one that was giving me so many problems. I'm going to plug it in and read out the current on this ammeter. Let's see, we'll turn it on. Just pretend like I'm making some toast. Normal setting. Okay, it's turning on, and I'm going to press amp to measure the current. And yeah, we're getting a reading here of 13.8 amperes. And ampere is just a measurement of current, and it's equal to 1 coulomb of charge flowing through per second. So it's the rate of flowing of electricity. So we have 13.8 amperes from this microwave, or from this toaster oven right here. All right. What about this one? This one is kind of smaller. I actually just found it on the street. It's kind of junky, but well, if it doesn't blow out my fuses and it works, that might be better. So let's give this one a try. I'm going to turn it on, kind of crank it up to sort of a reasonable toasting temperature. Press toast, and let me take a look. Well, yeah, it says 12.5 amps. That's a little better, but it's still kind of pushing it. You know, if I have a 15 amp fuse and I add this to, say, something that's just a few more amps, then the fuse is going to blow. So let me just make that reading. Yeah, 12.3 amps for this one. I'll just write it right here. 12.3. Turn that one off. And amperes. And now finally, I got a gift. Kind gift from a kind family member of an even smaller toaster oven. This one here. So this one is the new one, and let's see how it clocks in. Hope it's better, because really I like to stop blowing these fuses. So I'm going to plug this one in. See what sort of reading we get. This one you kind of have to crank it. I'll put it up pretty high. It's on the toast setting. That's what I use most of the time. All right, turning that on. It's heating up. And let's take a look. Whoa, I like what I'm seeing here. This is only coming in at 8.5 amps. That is really cool. What if we choose a different setting, like maybe this setting? Oh, that's even less. That setting? What's that one for? Baking? Yeah, I think toast is the highest. 8.5 amps. Woohoo! Alright, so I'm going for the 8.5 amp toaster oven because that's less likely to blow fuses in my apartment. Now, there is a solution to blowing fuses. Instead of having fuses in your apartment, you can get a circuit breaker. And the same thing still happens. All the safety still occurs, but instead of this burning up and you have to throw it away and get a new one, a circuit breaker just flips a switch, and then you can just flip it back and get your circuit back, but hopefully not using the same appliances. All right, so I think I've got a winner here. 8.5 amps.